Good evening, fellow Toastmasters, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all keeping well, especially for Pakistanis. Happy Independence Day to you all, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters from Pakistan, and Indian brothers and sisters. Happy Independence Day to you for tomorrow, 15th August. I wish we can live our life independently. Our thoughts are independent. Our visions are independent. We are not slave by our mindset. Today we have very special set of topics masters, mother and daughter. Let's see who wins our hearts. By the way, both have won our hearts, and let's see, today they are competing with each other. Before that, we have somebody very special, Toastmaster Bappa, somebody who is English teacher. She has volunteered as a timer. Can we go to Toastmaster Bappa to explain the timing mechanism, please? Over to you, Toastmaster Bappa.
Thank you. I will be your timer, and I will be showing the virtual backgrounds that is green. Oh God. Well, some of it is green, and then some of it is yellow, and then some of it is red. So pin me so you can actually see. The timing role is shared between me and Toastmaster Sindhu, another teacher as well. So I think, how are you going to do it, Toastmaster Sindhu? Do you would like to share?
Yes, Toastmaster Bappa, and good evening to all the Toastmasters and guests over here. I'll be displaying the cards over here, where for 1 minute the green card will be displayed. At 1 minute 30 seconds you can see the display of yellow card, and at 2 minutes you can see the display of red card. So this is my timing mechanism. Over to you, DTM Amjad.
Thank you so much. Today we have four powerful ladies competing with each other, two timers ladies and two topics masters ladies. Oh my God. They are going to steal our hearts, seriously. And today word of the day is pragmatic. Okay. I hope after today's independence celebration and tomorrow's independence celebration for Pakistanis and Indians, we can live our life pragmatically, because that's very important. If we are there to lead our own life and we understand what is reality, seriously, we can live our life happily. With that, please put your hands together to welcome our dual, our set of topics master, Dr. Farida and Dr. Zainab. Over to you.
Fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, Global Impromptu is all about communication and building bridges between generations. Thanks to DTM Amjad, the stage is set for 4 generations here. There are baby boomers, the two Generation X, then we have some millennials, and then some Generation Z as well popping in here and there. My topic for today revolves around pragmatically, it revolves around an undisputed megastar who himself is a baby boomer but has entertained us for almost 4 decades. Respected Toastmasters, here's presenting Thomas Cruise Nepother IV, famously known as Tom Cruise. Some of the topics are his quotes, some are his movie dialogues. I have deliberately kept some dialogues very open-ended, so please feel free to explore and take it forward in any direction that you may wish. If speechless, try to speak something that you are very passionate about. And as you will speak from your heart with enthusiasm and with passion, you will exude Tom Cruise. So, the first person for this is TM Sindhu. TM Sindhu, are you ready? Can you unmute yourself, please?
I'm ready. Thank you so much.
58 years back, in July 1962, it was 3rd of July actually, Tom was born in New York. The topic for you today is, you are alive because you were chosen. You are alive because you were chosen.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Farida and Toastmaster Zainab. First of all, I would like to take that particular date, 3rd July. is my husband's birthday. So again, hereafter, that's a beautiful day for me. And that is there in my heart. When you said 3rd July, I was just reflecting to someone very close to me. I think hereafter, Tom Cruise will be a person who is very close to me, even though I have not watched any of his films, and I didn't explore much about Tom Cruise. Now, you were alive because you were chosen. That was the topic. You are alive because you were chosen. Once again, can I get?
You are alive because you were chosen.
Thank you for, I would like to thank God and all the people and all the virtues of my and previous generations for giving me a luck to be a part of this world today. Actually, I always feel that when to take birth as a human being or to live in this world is because of the good virtues which we have done in the past life. And not only that, what our earlier generations, previous generations have done, and all the good virtues that we had done in our previous times. Now, since I was chosen for this particular, that is being alive, I feel that it is wonderful to be alive and to enjoy the essence of this world. It is something which is not available to other living beings. And I am able to get in touch with many people, to know about many people, to see many things happening in the world. If I am not born as a human being, I don't know, I'll not be enjoying this essence of life. So this is something which is basically, I consider this as the luck, and I'm really thankful to God and everyone for giving me a life and making me present here in this world, planet. Over to you, Toastmaster Farida. Thank you.
Thank you very much. That was very well said, TM Sindhu. My next table topic master, table topic candidate is Savita. Mrs. Savita, can you unmute yourself?
Yes, please.
The zodiac sign, the Chinese zodiac sign for Tom Cruise is Tiger. The topic for you tonight, however, is where's your sense of adventure? The topic is where's your sense of adventure? Over to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Farida. Sense of adventure. I have to be now pragmatic in dealing with the topic. Sense of adventure, and with reference to Tom Cruise. Absolutely, I don't know, because I have not watched any of his movies. But sense of adventure, if you say, some people are adventurous in this life. Some people take the life very, very easy and they remain in their comfort zone. They are not brought up or given the training or something to adventure something out, to try something else which is away from their daily routine or their comfort zone. So the sense of adventure sometimes they don't develop only. Maybe in life when they grow up with coming across with friends or some colleagues, or at any age, when they come across and they come to know, yes, this also can be done, or why not, why shouldn't I try that? They try. That time maybe they can get that sense of adventure and they can try. For myself, I'm talking about me, sense of adventure is not that much great, because I have not come across maybe any situation or something like that. But given a chance, if somebody is guiding or leading, and I would definitely like to adventure. I would definitely like to try something new. This, I will not sit back. I'll be part of it and definitely try and experience that something new and be the part of it. Okay, thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster Farida.
Thank you very much. Well said, Savita, well said. The topics that I give, you don't have to necessarily talk about Tom Cruise. You can speak about your own life experiences as applied to the topic. The zodiac sign for Tom Cruise is Cancer. And my next topic is going to be for Miss Astha. Astha?
Hi, good evening.
Hi, Astha. How are you? Good evening. So,
Good.
this is the topic for you. Fate whispers to the warrior. Fate whispers to the warrior. A storm is coming. And the warrior whispers back, I am the storm. Fate whispers to the warrior, a storm is coming. And the warrior whispers back, I am the storm. Take it away, Astha.
Thank you so much and good evening, everyone. The topic given to me is fate. Fate whispers to the warrior, the storm is coming, but the warrior says, I am the storm. A person who is adventurous and who likes to take challenges in his or her life doesn't actually get afraid of the upcoming storm or the challenges. The person just gets up, take the challenge and gets out of his or her comfort zone. Thank you and over to you, Toastmaster.
Well attempted, Astha. Well attempted. So, my next candidate is TM Ajay. TM Ajay, can you unmute yourself, please?
I'm unmuted.
Yes, great, great. Tom Cruise had dyslexia at an early age. He had it. And the topic for you is stay with me. I'm figuring this out. The topic for you tonight is stay with me. I'm figuring this out.
Good evening, everyone. Fantastic topic. Stay with me. I'm figuring it out. Figuring it out. Okay, great. Well, really speaking, that is what exactly I'm doing right now. Because all of you are staying with me here, and I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to respond to this particular table topic. While I'm figuring this out, I would like to say that while Farida is an ardent, fan of Tom Cruise, but in life, I think we need to be pragmatic. Everybody has fantasy heroes. I had fantasy heroines as well. So no wonder I took life. It comes, it goes, but I never realized that it can stay on so long as Farida is holding on to Tom Cruise. Well, I don't know the reasons about it, but nonetheless, this is a question I'm sure all of you want to be finding the answers to, as to why this is happening, how this is happening, why she's so head over heels with Tom Cruise. But I can only tell you, stay with me, I'm figuring this out. I'm trying to figure this out, and the moment I have an answer to this, I will get back to you on the chat, and I'm sure once I've figured it out, all this craziness, all this loveliness, all this empathetic and flowery feelings for Tom Cruise will translate into reality, and we are going to exactly know why this Tom Cruise is a Top Gun or he's a Mission Impossible guy. I don't know, but once again, I'm trying to just tell you again, stay with me. I'm figuring it out. Over to you, Farida.
Very well spoken, TM Ajay. Well attempted, very well spoken. Tom Cruise attended 15 schools in 14 years of his schooling. And in the end, he was a high school dropout. The next topic is for Ranveer. Ranveer?
Yes, ma'am.
Hi, Ranveer. So the topic for you is go to school, go learn something. Go to school, go learn something.
Go to school, learn something. A very ebullient good evening to one and all present here. Let's go with the pragmatic approach. If we actually see in today's world, the four walls of the classroom don't actually need to teach you everything. And it's not important to go to school for imparting education. Right here, for the last 6 months, I was at my house and I was imparting the same education I had been imparting before the COVID situation. We had not gone to school, but online learning had continued. So I disagree with the topic that go to school, learn something. You can definitely learn everything or learn things while not going at school. Here, Google Uncle is here. He's my best teacher. He teaches me everything. It's just a click away. It's my will. Where there's a will, there's a way. After all, there's if you will. If you want to go to the school, there's nothing wrong. Go to the school and enjoy it, talk to your friends, but there's always a second alternative. You can also learn everything from Google Uncle, from your parents, a private tutor. You don't actually need to go to school. But if you go to school, well and good. Else, there's always a second choice. So I'll conclude by saying that going to school is a very good thing, but if you don't want to go, don't worry. I have been experiencing the same 6 months. Since 6 months, so you too can have a chance of experiencing it the online way. Over to you.
Very well said, Ranveer. Excellent, excellent. So my next candidate is TM Parag. TM Parag.
Yeah, hello.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
So Tom Cruise was initially Catholic. He aspired to become a priest before he became interested in acting. The topic for you, however, is not about that. The topic for you is, I will not apologize for who I am. I will not apologize for who I am. Take it away, please.
Yeah, good evening, all of you. So, if I need to believe in myself, this is what I am, and I don't need to be apologized for what I am, because if I apologize, there is no problem in apologizing for doing the wrong things. If you are bow down to others, at least those who bows down is great, because it's a sign of strengthness, not the cowardness. Because there are two things. One has to bow down, and another top thing is that the forgiveness, even bigger than this. So even if you go down and forgive your wrongdoings, there is a strong win-win sharing for all the parties. But for those things which I am not bothered, or which I believe, I'm confident that these are the things which is taken in the right direction, in the right pride. It is the pragmatic approach which basically gives the ultimate solution, peace to everyone, which would basically give the right results. There is no harm in trying those things in practical way, and this is what the solution should be applicable to all. So I would say that I will not apologize on what I am. Thanks. Back to you, Zainab and Farida.
Thank you so much. Well said, well said. Jyoti, are you there with Ranveer? Ranveer, is your mom there?
Ma'am, you can go on with the next one. She'll be back soon.
Okay, great. Hongli, can you unmute yourself, please? You're the next candidate.
Yes, I'm here.
For Tom Cruise in 1988, he won the Razzie Award for the worst actor for a film Cocktail. However, the topic for you is, the way to get started is to quit talking and to begin doing. I'll repeat the topic.
Yes.
The way to get started is to quit talking and to begin doing. Take it away.
Yes, thank you very much for your question. I start count the time. Thank you very much for your very interesting topics. Actually, I usually postpone for everything I plan to do. So I believe that the best way is we start to do something and stop talking about that. And as I heard from a sentence, but not exactly, I remember that 80% of success is showing up. So try to do something, but not talk too much about that. Take action immediately. And for that reason, I believe that for all the plan that we intend to do, we just try to take the action, help plan, and implement under the schedule. So it should be better to start everything. I believe that in my life, for many things, I miss the schedule. For example, try to find my man and get married because I'm very busy, so I postpone for dating or finding a man. So for the important things in life, it should be better to be prioritized and put the action on that immediately without waiting for anything. So back to you. Thank you very much.
Very well said, Hong Lee. My
you.
next candidate is Wafa. TM Wafa.
Yes, somebody can take the timer role.
Sindhu, great.
Thank
Ever
you.
ready? Okay. So that was in 1988 for Hong Lee. In 1989, Tom Cruise won the Golden Globe for the Best Actor for the film Born on the 4th of July. However, the topic for you is, I just grew up. The topic is, I just grew up. So what is that incident when you felt that, oh my God?
Thank
Take
you
it away.
so much. You have actually enlightened us a lot about Tom Cruise today, and the reason why I see now. You know a lot about him than I do. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I just grew up. Well, you know what? I joined Toastmasters in January, and I was asked to deliver my icebreaker speech. I kept thinking, what should I tell people about myself? We all do the same thing, go to the school, get married, have children, live a life that everyone else does. But how does it make me different from others? Well, I started thinking, and I wanted to deliver a very pragmatic speech. And that's when I decided that I need to ask myself certain questions which will lead me to the right answer. The topic of my speech was, are we grown-ups? Well, here it is. I thought I was a grown-up when I got married. I thought I was a grown-up when I had my first child. I thought I was a grown-up when I had my second, third, or the fourth child. But you know what? I never grew up any of those times. I actually grew up when I was left alone to figure out all my issues just by myself. I thought growing up meant like physically growing up, having things being done independently. But the question that I needed to ask myself, and I asked the others as well, and I asked my kids as well, are you actually grown up from the inside? Well, that's the pragmatic question. And the pragmatic answer would be, you know what? We are just not yet grown up. We're actually just growing up throughout the process. That's my answer for the day. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Very well said, Wafa, very well said. The next candidate is TM Abdul. TM Abdul.
Yes, I'm there.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Tom Cruise had 3 wives, all divorced, interestingly, at the age of 33 years. His first wife was Mimi Rogers, second was Nicole Kidman, and third was Katie Holmes, all divorced at the age of 33. However, the topic for you is, I am entitled. There's your topic. I am entitled. Take it away, please.
Today I see a lot of history is given based on the Tom Cruise. I never watched Tom Cruise movies. I think Shah Rukh Khan is my Tom Cruise, being in India. So yeah, today, as I understood by the topic, whatever I understood, today I think we should live ourselves, whatever we do in today, we should make sure that we are to the heart and we are doing and we are growing that way. For example, if you go to the office or anywhere, right, people might be saying why you are acting like that, and why somebody might be saying in your relatives, and you want to do engineering, maybe they might be saying you are not capable of doing engineering. Engineering is not a good field, or maybe somebody say you should get into medical. But what I felt is, whatever we dream and whatever we think we can do better and what passionates us, I feel we need to do that. And I'm entitled to do what I think and not what others think. And I need to inspire by doing great things to other people, so that they can also get inspired and go ahead. I think this taking an example as a Toastmaster platform itself, it is like inspiring lot many of us. And we are coming now, even though we are having lockdown, this online platforms are making connected, and we are experiencing that socialization. We are identifying ourselves to connect each other and socialize. I think what I would like to conclude by saying, we should always do what we believe, and we should uh, we should keep going with our confidence and passion. Definitely success will come to us. Over to table topic master of the day, Farida, ma'am.
Well said, TM Abdul. The next candidate is Anupama. Anupama, can you unmute yourself, please? Hi.
Hi.
So Tom Cruise has 3 daughters, 2 adopted and 1 biological. However, the topic for you tonight is, you want drama? Go to the opera. You want drama? Go to the opera. Take it away, please.
Good evening, everybody. Indeed, I am also a Tom Cruise, but not as much as you are. But I really enjoy his movie. Fine. The topic says, if you want drama, go to opera. Now, drama is a place where you find that people are enacting what they have practiced. Drama is not like an impromptu session where we just, things happen immediately or impromptu. It happens impromptu. So drama is a place where people, opera is a place where people really practice well and practice to perfection, and then they display their talent. So if you want to, that means there is a place for everything. So if you want to see talented people, if you want to see a great skill of opera, go. If you want to see a great skill, go to opera. If you want to have a good music concert, go to a nice academy. So it means that there is a place for everything, and you will have experts in that place, in that respective area. Over to you. I don't know how well I spoke. Thank you.
It's okay, you spoke well. Actually, with children at home, you always expect drama at home. So the next candidate is Bandana.
They don't do much actually.
Good for you. Bandana.
Yes, Toastmaster Farida,
Hi,
am I
Bandana.
audible?
Oh yes, looking beautiful as ever.
Thank you.
So the favorite color for Tom Cruise is green, which is also happens to be the color for Pakistan, the national color for Pakistan, and that's what I'm wearing today. The topic for you, however, is A man does what he can until his destiny is revealed. A man does what he can until his destiny is revealed. Take it away, Bandana.
I feel our existence is powered by two things. One is our own work, our own hard work, our own dedication. And the second aspect is the destiny or the luck. So to say each one of us in this world is a lethal combination of both of these. I have seen people who have put in their brilliant efforts and still not succeeded. And there are people who are born with a silver spoon who haven't made any efforts in their life and still they are born to rule, they are born to live a king-size life. So what you see is that without a powerful destiny, even the hard work doesn't pay at times. Now, I think so what we do is we just put in the best of our efforts and we are done because we do not have a control over destiny. Just continue to do what you can do best, and what is in our hands is to give it the 100% effort. And man is what he is until his destiny begins to show the true colors. Yes, put in your efforts and leave the rest to the destiny. Over to you, Toastmaster Farida.
Very well said, Bandana. Very well said. That's my mantra on life too. So just on the side. Sushant, are you there? Sushant. Okay, then Raji. Raji, are you back? Habi, TM Habi.
Yes, I'm here.
Great. Habi, the topic for you is coming up. But before that, let me tell you another fun fact about Tom Cruise. 3 meals a day are not enough for Tom Cruise. Instead, he prefers a daily diet of 15 snacks, not 10, 15. The topic for you, however, is all I'm saying is that I want to be treated like a human being. All I'm saying is that I want to be treated like a human being. Take it away, Habi.
Table topic master Dr. Farida, fellow Toastmasters. Good evening to you all. This topic is reminding me of another topic which was given the previous day, like you should treat people the way you want to be treated by them. So in my case, the topic given is very true because I want other people to consider me just as a human being. To be a human being means a lot of things. You have to be kind, you should show love, compassion, mutual understanding. All these emotions or feelings and with that, our core values makes us human beings. So I would like to be a human being like that, and I want others to treat me in the same way. Basically, we are living in this world not for competitions, not for winning anything, just to lead a happy and peaceful life. To have a peaceful life, first of all, we want all these qualities that a human being should have. So I always prefer to be treated as a human being with kindness, love, mercy, understanding, honesty, truthfulness, mutual understanding, all these core values and basic feelings and emotions. That's my take on this topic. Dr. Farida, thank you. Over to you.
Okay, that was a lovely take on that topic. TM Farida had to leave, so I'll be taking over for her. But all the topics that I'll be giving have been selected from her. So I think next I would like to call upon Toastmaster Arnav.
Zainab, may I interrupt for a
Zainab?
moment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh.
Yeah,
Hello, good
Wafa,
evening.
go ahead. Wafa, go ahead.
I was just going to say, since you've swapped, can the timers swap as well?
Please.
Sure.
Yes. Okay. Sorry, Toastmaster Jay, you can go.
Yeah, now, I was saying that there are some people who are raising hands, probably they want to speak, but just to make it clear that in this forum, it is first come, first serve, and the table topic master has written down all the names as and when they logged in. So as in when your turn comes in, you'll be called for the table topics. So if you want a chance to speak, log in earlier next time around. Over to you, Zena, please go ahead.
Okay, so can I please have Toastmaster Arnab?
Yes.
Okay,
Good
so
evening, Toastmaster Zaina.
Good evening. The topic I have for you is what's done is done when we say it's done. What's done is done when we say it's done. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Zainab. I think I just missed the flight of Toastmaster Faida, and I'm taking the next flight. Well, that's nice. So what's done is done till we say it is done. That's a very nice topic, and I would like to say that we should all keep up our efforts. We should always face our challenges. We should always keep fighting in life, because in life gives us lots of challenges, but it is not done till you have given up. You should always keep on fighting with your adversities, and at the end of the day, you will see light. There are many people who struggles every day of their lives, and they put on with the struggle with a smile. And that is the attitude that I want to communicate with all my fellow Toastmasters here, that it is not always done. It is only done when you give up. You feel that you have failed, then only the failure comes in. But if you don't give up, and if you keep on fighting, if you keep on pushing yourself, you will succeed. And with that, I pass it over to you. And also, I would like to say that to all my fellow Toastmasters and guests here, that when you attempt to speak in this forum, it is you only finish when you say over to you, Toastmaster Farida and Toastmaster Zainab. And till that time, you keep on saying it's not done yet. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you so much. That was a lovely take on that topic. I hope we keep working hard and moving forward and not giving up. Next, I would like to call upon Shushant. Okay, I think he cannot hear me. Can we have Toastmaster Fateh?
Hi, I'm here.
Hi. Okay, so the topic I have for you, exciting are those moments when you surprise yourself. Exciting are those moments when you surprise yourself. Over to you.
Well, I'm not going to surprise myself. I'm going to surprise you. I mean, look how exciting it is. Look. Okay? And if that's not enough, toys, games, isn't that exciting? Now, big CEO of a hospital, I get a balance. I'm pragmatic and I'm passionate about my work. But when it comes to my life, my lifestyle, all right, I would like to be just passionate, not necessarily pragmatic. When I play with my grandkids, I play with toys. I come down to their level, okay? Because I believe in every person, in every single one of us, there is a child. Because we started as a child and we grew up, but trust me, there is that child still within us. You love to play with your kids. You love to play with your grandkids. And to do that, I've experienced it when I was stuck here in USA. I experienced this. First, I didn't have patience. And I had just a minute. They're kids. You have to come down to their level. And that helped me to grow patience again. And it is an exciting moment. It is exciting when you do something passionate, that you are passionate about. Sometimes you don't have to be pragmatic all the time. Yes, you are pragmatic if you have a responsibility towards your job, towards your family. But when it comes to your actual life, you can only be passionate. And I'm still passionate about abolishing the judging anonymity. I will not give up. I'm passionate and I'm pragmatic about it because I've said it many times and I will continue to promote it. So just to summarize, I would like to ask everybody here who is a parent, be patient with your kids. And if you're a grandparent, be patient with your grandkids, okay? It's exciting. Learn how to play with them, learn how to come down to their level, because inside you, there is a child, trust me. Over to you, table topic, master of the day, Zainab.
Thank you so much. And everything you said was indeed exciting and surprising. And it's always good to hear from you. Now, I would like to call upon TM Beenal. TM Beenal Shah.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
So the topic I have for you is every passing minute is another chance. Every passing minute is another chance. Over to you.
Well, very vibrant evening to Toastmaster Zainab and to everyone. Yeah, every minute you learn something. So you, without wasting time, you should inculcate the habit of learning and enjoying the things, because that moment won't come back again. So try to maximize or optimize your efforts and your hard work to to gain more progress and more success in life, and nurture and give your best what you are doing it, and these moments will not come back, so enjoy fullest to it. So it's all how you deal with the situation, how you handle the things, depends on that as well. So it's all that's all from my side. Over to you, Toastmasters Zainab. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that lovely take on that. And I hope we continue to enjoy every moment in our life to the fullest. Now, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Jaya.
A very good evening, Toastmaster Zainab.
Thank you so much. A very good evening to you too. Okay, so the topic I have, not me, but like my mom made the list. So the topic that I have next is, I saw my duty and I did it. I saw my duty and I did it. Over to you.
Okay. I saw my duty and I did it. Okay. A very good evening to all the Toastmaster and dear guests. I saw my duty and I did it. Being pragmatically, we all do, right? Whatever is our duty, whether it's as a child, as a daughter, son, as a father or mother or a teacher, we all have a duty in each prospective field. As a daughter, it's our duty to make our parents happy and listen to them what they expect from us. Help them so that they are at ease, especially when, for example, for a working woman, a working woman has so many responsibility towards the house, towards the children, towards work, and she faces a lot of issues. There are people out there who come against you, and being as a daughter, we have to understand, as a daughter and as a woman, we need to understand every female, every mother, what they are going through and make them feel at ease. Help them. Share your responsibility in a household work, cooking, in whatever way. So, and coming to a job perspective and as a world, yes, we do have duty towards our job and towards the world to make this world a better place. So yes, uh, whatever is the duty, and we have to show through our duty. Over to you.
Thank you so much on that lovely take, and you're absolutely correct. We should fulfill all of our duties. Now, I would like to move on to Toastmaster Daisy.
Yes, good evening, Zainab.
Good evening. So the topic I have for you is perception and reality are two different things. Perception and reality are two different things. Over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Zainab, for that. Perceptions and reality are two different things. Okay, whatever you perceive, that is different from the reality. That is the topic. Okay, we see always we look at others, how they live. We think that they are living some life which we think we should also live that kind of life. We want it. Suppose for Tom Cruise, he's such a big hero. We all want to be like him. We want to perform like him. But that is not the reality. It cannot happen. Only Tom Cruise can do with the director saying he can climb the Burj Khalifa, he can jump from that. All this is what we see. That is not the, that's good for a movie. But in reality, what we do, that matters. In real life, we have to be very pragmatic. What we can do every day in everyday life, right from the morning, when you get up, you have to be practically doing everything. You cannot think of a big thing and forget your day-to-day job, what you're doing, that you should not miss out. You should be very practical. What you have to do morning as a mother, what is your duty, you do that. As your wife, what is your duty, you do that. And when you come to this place like that, you learn what is important for you. So you do what is practical for you and learn from it. Over to you, Toastmaster Zainab.
That was a lovely take on that topic. And as we know that all the topics today are either dialogues or statements given by Tom Cruise. So for the next topic, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Michelle. Toastmaster Michelle.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, so the topic I have for you is I try to tell myself what to dream of. I try to tell myself what to dream of. Over to you.
Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters, good evening. I try to tell myself, could you repeat it one more time, please?
I try to tell myself what to dream.
I try to tell myself what to dream. As a person, you will have certain dreams. You'll have certain objectives, certain goals. And your dreams will depend on those goals or those objectives that you have. So you have to tell yourself what you would like to achieve, what dreams you want, so that they fit in with those goals. So, for instance, someone might want, just as a table topic master spoke earlier on, a husband. So you have to know what type of husband you want: tall, handsome, educated, and then you look for that type of husband. You may want to follow a certain career path. You focus your goals on those career paths. So therefore, you have to tell yourself what are those things that are important to you, and you strive to achieve those things in a pragmatic way. Thank you. Back to you, table topic, Zainab.
Thank you so much for that. That was a lovely take on that. Now I would like to call upon Kinga.
Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, so the topic I have for you is nothing ends nicely. That is why it ends. Nothing ends nicely. That is why it ends. Over to you.
Yeah. According to my vision of life, there are beginnings and endings. And sometimes beginnings are really, you are at the beginning, people are sometimes, like me, of course, are very curious, are very happy, are very fascinated, and are very energetic and very extremely happy about the situation that they appear to be. And now and then the story goes, and it's sometimes the story turns out that to the end, and or it's often happens to relationships, and maybe there is a better to chance to really find another person to have a better life and be more happy. And these endings, sometimes people are very angry during endings, and they become not so nice people like they happened to be at the beginnings. And during the endings, we can see the real people and how they really are, and how they really behave to us. And these endings show us their real face and their real character. And yeah, and that's the way life goes, with the beginning stories and endings of the stories. And every endings is also a new beginning of new life, with a new person, with a new chance, with a new career, with a new place of work. And for me, the endings are always beginnings of something that can be better, of something that could bring more hope. And I think that it's not good to be afraid of endings. Endings are crucial of our life. Changes are the something that that happens in our life. And I really like to, and I would like to you not to be afraid of endings, because endings brings new beginnings.
Thank you. That was a lovely take on that topic. Now, next, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Monu. Toastmaster Monu. Hi. Okay, so the topic I have for you is everything that happened, it taught me who I am. Everything that happened, it taught me who I am. Over to you.
Thank you so much. Good evening, all, Master. This is absolutely true. Anything what happened, this taught me every time what I'm doing wrong. As we know that a great leader said, if we are doing something, then we have to learn every time what we are doing. This is what our Toastmaster Club uh, uh, teach us. In everything we are doing here, we are evaluating ourselves and we are keeping trying, improving ourselves in every stage. We are all here and why we are all here? We are just here to improve ourselves. This is what I'm also trying to do in our daily life, in our professional life, and everywhere where I just do work. I try to work as good as possible, but as we know that we are not an omnipotent person. We are not completely in the package. Sometimes we lack, sometimes we do mistake, but it doesn't mean that we cannot do better forever. So we have to really think what we are doing. We have to ponder on that, what we are expressing, we are giving speech, whatever work we are doing, we need to learn new things every time. This way we can come up in a good package. We are all here, we are evaluating ourselves, and as a human being, we also need to give suggestion to all of the people who are really doing hard work. This way we can help the other, we can help them to improve themselves. And same, we can develop ourselves also. We all are not complete until we just teach the people, we taught the people, or we learn. We learn, we grow. So thank you so much about you, Toastmaster Janab.
Thank you so much for that. That was a lovely take on that topic. Next, I would like to call upon Ambu Jakshan. Ambujakshan?
Yes.
Hi, I'm so sorry if I butchered your name. I really
No problem.
apologize for that. The
No
topic
problem.
I have for you is to seek a stillness of your mind. To seek the stillness of your mind. Over to you.
Table topic master, fellow Toastmasters. I had an experience of attending a meditation yoga course some time back where I was not at all talking for about 5 days in a week. That experience brought my mind to a standstill. Your life normally has a lot of turbulences. Life is a film which takes impressions after impressions, and finally it would appear that there is nothing that you can see. You need to wash it at times. Make it clear so that your vision is pragmatic, practical, and pleasant. That needs quietness of mind. That needs time to settle down and figure out what's happening. That needs moments where you go back to school and try to learn or unlearn things that you have acquired over the period of time. This stillness would bring happiness in life. Breaking the routine at times would bring happiness and stillness to one's life. It is not the routine that matters. It is not the chartered territories that leads us to our destination. Over to you, Table Topic Master.
Thank you so much for that. Can I just call upon Toastmaster Kakalur? Hello. I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Yes.
Yeah.
The topic I want to give you is, I want to live a real life. I don't want to dream any longer. I want to live a real life. I don't want to dream any longer. Over to you.
Thank you, TT Master. Before I start, I would like to say Happy Independence Day to all my Pakistani brothers and sisters here. Mabruk. Let me be very pragmatic while answering your query today. I want to be a real person, don't want to dream of anything. Yes, theoretically it is correct, but practically it is not possible. Everybody has to make some dream and then make a live according to that. When I came to this country, I had a dream, not now, 39 years ago. Almost I'm going to complete 40 years by next year. I had a dream that one day I will become a bank manager in one of the government banks. I had an opportunity to do, but some or other, the real life doesn't suit to that. Lot of problems came before I joined even banks. So I was transferred from here to Iraq. So I was working there for about 2.5 years. Later, when I came back to UAE, again I was transferred to Kuwait. Again, my dream towards bank job quashed. Again, after that, I was transferred to India, quashed. Again, came back to UAE. So the real life, reality-wise, pragmatically, that the dream cannot work. It is only what is possible and what is reality and what is written here is working for me. So I totally agree with you. Summarizing the things, I want to lead a real life and not to make any dream of it and continue my journey. Over to the TT Master.
Thank you so much for such a lovely take. I hope your journey continues and it's beautiful. With
Zainab?
that,
Yeah.
we have exceeded. Sorry, yes.
Yeah, you have finished all the participants?
We have a few left, but I think we have already exceeded the
Yes.
meeting time limit.
Exactly, that's correct.
Yes.
So I have the topic for you.
Okay.
You have not yet finished. So after you finish, and if time permits and everybody's okay, then we can probably accommodate a couple of them more. But firstly, the topic for you.
Okay.
They may forget. Now again, it's a dialogue, okay? It's not Tom Cruise, but.
Who is it? Is it Zac Efron? I'm really hoping it's Zac Efron.
I don't know who it is, but anyway. They may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. They may forget what you said, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Over to you, Zainab.
Thank you. First of all, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ajay, for such a deep topic, I would say, and kind of controversial too. Honestly, I'm a deep believer of the saying, of the dialogue you just told me, because a lot of times we do say harsh words. And I know everybody says that you should be very careful of whatever you say, because I was always taught that once you say something, it's like firing an arrow. Once it's already gone, you can never grab it back. It's one of those things. But like we know, bruises do heal. So they might forget what I might have told them. But what they won't forget is how they felt at that moment. Because there are certain bruises which are directed towards your heart or towards your emotional state at that moment that you might not be able to overcome. Pragmatically speaking, we do say, oh, you might want to give people an honest review. But I feel like with that honesty, you still should hold some empathy for the person in front of you or the situation they are, and not just say whatever comes into your mind, be it, even if for their betterment. I think you should always mind your tone, because you could say something which is very hurtful for the person in front of you, even though you might not mean that in that sense. But it's hard to grab your words once they've already landed. With this, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, everyone. Ajay sir, thank you so much.
Zainab, there. I don't know. Amjad ji, can we take a few more if everybody's okay?
Sorry, Ajay sir.
And I said, can we take a couple of people more?
Yeah, if everyone is agreed, then of course we would love to have some. Everyone, can you all
How many
show
are
thumbs
there,
up?
Zainab?
Can you all show thumbs up if you are ready to take?
There's just 5 more people.
How many you have?
Okay, let's do one thing.
Yes, sir.
It is 9:05 here in Dubai.
Okay.
PM.
Okay, so can we please have Toastmaster Abhinav? Okay, I think he's left. Can we have Toastmaster Yashpal?
Yes, 1 minute, please. Let me start my camera.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead, please, ma'am.
Okay, so the topic I have for you is I'm searching for the perfect song. I'm searching for the perfect song. Over to you.
Aren't we all searching for the perfect moment? And when it comes to music, without words, without lyrics, without songs, is of less meaning. When we heard the music, when we listen the music, when we add words to that music, it becomes more meaningful. Since long my hobbies and in my family as well. So it's very difficult to find a perfect song because as per me, the perfection something is like success. It's keep on changing. What I like today or what I think perfect today might not be the perfect tomorrow. That way I have a spectrum of songs which I think are close to perfect but not yet perfect. And I think my search for the perfection will continue lifelong. Over to you, Madam Toastmaster.
Thank you so much for that lovely take on the topic. Now, can we have Shushant Gopinath?
Can you hear me, table topic Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you now. So the topic I have for you is take comfort in knowing you never had a choice. Take comfort in knowing you never had a choice. Over to you.
Yeah. Am I visible? Okay. Take comfort in knowing where you had a choice. Table topic master and other Toastmasters were present in this meeting. And especially table topic master, this table topic is a very practical one and also it's like a catchy one. Thank you for the question. So let me come to the question. The thing is like, get a chance to know what you don't know as it is a choice. Yes, if we don't know something, we will always have a eager, even though if it is not related to us, there will be an inner soul or something that is an inner inside of our heart that will always be beeping with this name and get to know it, get to know it, get to know it. It may be does not relate us, but we will be still eagerly waiting to know what is it going to be, what are they trying to tell, what will it be if comes like this, what is the result, and it's all running in our head. So there are so many things. For example, about this table topic question. From the first, I was like very much interested to participate in the table topic because the questions were really catchy and they were really practical. I love those questions. But there was a network issue, and whenever I speak, I was not audible. So I logged in from another device and I was waiting so eagerly to speak and hear one more question for me. So let me summarize. Getting know something is doesn't mean that if it is not related to us, it doesn't mean that it's a time waste, but it's a time haste. It teaches us everything. Over to the table topic master. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I'm glad you got to speak today. Can I have Ashmik? Ashmik? Okay, I think maybe they cannot hear me. And with that, we're done with all the people who joined today.
Fantastic. Amjad ji, over to you. If you are around and are able to listen to us.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Zainab and Toastmaster Ajay sir, everyone, Dr. Farida. Really appreciate everyone who presented today. And our Madam Timers, Toastmaster Sindhu, Toastmaster Vafa, really appreciate. You guys are amazing. Sorry, I couldn't participate today. Reason being, I don't want to interrupt in between. I don't want to disturb you all. I don't want to hurt the flavor of our today's meeting. Really appreciate. And yes, with that, can we go back to our Madam Timers to read out the timing report, please?
DTM Amjad, I'll read out the timings. I think Wafa is not here. Actually, I would like to say that all are qualified. That is, all spoke within the time limit, except two. Asta spoke only for 55 seconds, and Toastmaster Kinga spoke for 3 minutes 42 seconds.
Oh.
So that was like more than. She talked more. Rest all way within the time frame.
We have somebody who, so we have somebody who broke my record with 1 second. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
With that, power vested me as a host of this very meeting. I adjourn the meeting. Now over to each one of you to enjoy and chit chat.